Hi. So this is Dr. Patrick Oben. Before rounding up the day, I want to talk about something critical, important. Let's just see. I should be going live now to talk about this in the next couple of minutes. And this is what we're going to talk about: GLP-1 withdrawal or rebound, weight rebound. What it simply means is people gaining weight after losing weight on GLP-1 and coming off of it. And suddenly you discover all of the weight is back. And I'm going to talk to you about the danger of gaining weight after GLP-1 and what you should do about that problem. So, pretty interesting, practical topic. Now we've got lots of clients in our office on GLP-1. Of course, the question is coming up. I see it on social media. It's now publicized. Somebody said, I lost so much weight on GLP-1. I stopped the semaglutide, the tirzepatide, and all of the weight came back. And it didn't just come back, it came back with vengeance. So we're going to talk about that. Let's see, you want to share this video, get somebody on, and I might not take questions today. Let's see. Well, hopefully, some of these live sessions, I'll be taking questions as I discuss these pertinent issues here. So let us see. Okay. Well, this is going to be a brief one. So, what is GLP-1 rebound, weight rebound, or withdrawal? It's very simple. While on GLP-1 medication, somebody loses the weight, they are excited. You know, in our office, we say 4 to 6 pound weight loss the first month, and thereafter we shoot for 2, maximum 3 pound a week. The excitement is there. And then comes the hard part. I've got to my goal, and this question always comes up. Dr. Oben, what next? This is the danger of regaining weight after GLP-1. Once that weight comes off of you, your body changes. Your metabolism will change. The way your body handles food and glucose and lots of stuff is going to change. Your body composition itself is going to change. And this is the thing. When that weight comes back, when you're off of this medication and the weight comes back, you might start dealing with slow metabolism, low metabolism. You have lost muscle. Your metabolism has dropped. And it's as if your cravings were slipping. After that weight comes up, they are awake and they're like, "What were we doing?" And you start eating more, and your metabolism is not even there to burn up that to burn those calories, and that weight comes back. And this is what you will hear. You see it even on social media. The weight doesn't just come back, it comes back with vengeance. In other words, the weight comes back and overshoots. If you were 200 pounds, you discover you even gain 10 pounds more. That fluctuation in weight is not good. And this is a primary reason I see this in my office and I see it online. People take GLP-1 medications without expert guidance. In fact, I met somebody who purchased GLP-1 medication from a store online. It was shipped to them, to their home. And when they called to find out how they should take it, they said, "You figure it out." There's nobody to talk to. Because they came up with their dose, they went on TikTok, found out what dose they should be taking. They took the medication 2 months. Oh, they were losing weight. They were excited. They stopped whenever they wanted. Those are the problems, right? Meaning there is no doctor, there is maybe no nurse practitioner or somebody trained to handle weight loss for you. And in my clinic, this is what I see. Those who have done that, they have been on different medications in different places. Those are the ones that have a hard time losing weight with these medications, which is really not so good, right? So this is the thing. Please, GLP-1 medication requires expert guidance, right? Our program, we have a virtual program, right? You can work with a physician from anywhere. Telemedicine works very well. Whether it's going to be local, find somebody in your area, find somebody around you, find a tele health service, meet with a provider so that you would avoid that problem. Really, really critical. I can't stress that enough because it is my number one problem I see here. GLP-1 rebound. So we don't want that, right? So that weight will come back. It will come back with vengeance. And this is why. Number one, your appetite might come back and you've lost muscle if you were not careful, meaning that you do not have the metabolism anymore to burn calories. So you're eating more and your metabolism has dropped. So the weight comes back with vengeance. Goes right up. Shoot. Call that an overshoot. 10, 20. I've seen some people 30 pounds over. In other words, they are worse off. And this is what they tell me: GLP-1 medications do not work. That is not true. Those medications work. In fact, as I've shared with you before, for me, I've been left medical school in 2007. These medications are one of the most remarkable advances in medicine dealing with the problems that the majority of people face, especially in the US. Nothing has ever produced weight loss like this. But the issue is that it needs proper management. So that is the danger. The question is why does the body regain weight after you stop this medication? It goes back to why obesity is a problem. Why is weight loss even difficult? I'll summarize it really quickly. This is the thing. And the best way to put it is your body has memory of your weight. There is a whole debate in this literature, in the scientific literature about the set point and all of that. I don't want to get into that, right? But I'll just explain it to you in simple terms. Your body knows how to maintain your weight. So just imagine how many tons of food we eat in a year, and our weight changes very little. Can you imagine if today you were 230, tomorrow you are 250, the next day you are 210? Our weight doesn't do that because the body is wonderfully made to protect your weight. It doesn't like weight changes. Therefore, the body has a system where it can make you gain weight if you are losing weight, and it can make you lose weight if you're gaining weight so that your weight remains stable. There are complex hormonal systems that do that. Now, when someone is obese, the body has gotten to a stage where it thinks that that weight is what is good for them. That's why somebody is like let's say 190, or maybe they are 230, and they want to lose weight. They go to the gym, they lose 5 pounds the first month. Oh, they are so excited. They are spending 7 hours a week. They're excited, right? It looks wonderful. The body is waiting for them. But by the time they get to the second week, they discover something starts fighting them. They become very hungry. They go to the gym. They don't lose as much weight as before. That is not them. Their body has mechanisms in place to make sure that if you lose 5 pounds, it will slow your metabolism and then it will make you eat more to gain that 5 pounds back. That is why weight loss is difficult. It's not because people are not strong willed, right? It's not because you're just weak. No, it's because the body starts fighting you. I call it the obesity red line, right? There is a point where when somebody crosses, the body doesn't behave normal anymore. In other words, it starts maintaining higher weight. And we don't want to get there. So if you're normal weight, that's a good thing, right? You don't want to cross. So that is why weight loss is difficult. Now, when GLP-1 medications come, they somehow block the body from doing that. It doesn't mean the body has stopped. The medication is just stopping the body from doing that. Right? Sounds easy. So once you take the medications off, guess what happens? The body goes right back. Like, what was I thinking all these months? It gets your appetite back up. It's looking at you and saying, "Oh my God, Jessica has lost 30 pounds. It's terrible. She's gonna die. She's starving. I need to get that weight back up." And guess what the body does? It jacks up, like they say, right? It increases her appetite. She starts craving and eating, and then her metabolism drops. Even when she goes to the gym to maintain that weight, she discovers it's really, really hard because the body even drops the metabolism further because it doesn't want Jessica to lose that weight. And then it becomes an uphill battle, struggles. And tell me about the emotional consequences of that. I mean, they get frustrated, they get angry, this medication doesn't work, the weight is back, and it's a whole roller coaster which you want to prevent. So let me end with this. How do we fix that? Let me start here by saying we do not know a lot about these medications. We're learning more and more about them. Obesity is a chronic disease, it's a chronic problem, meaning it is not a quick fix. I've had somebody come to me, they said they want to lose 30 pounds like now. They are looking for an option where I can give them the medication for 3 weeks and then they are done and they go back. I'm a doctor, right? I know that I can't sell them. I don't sell medications. I'm not a drug seller. I'm after their health. I'll tell them very plainly, this is not an issue you just jump in and jump out, right? That's what happens when you purchase medications online. They don't care about you, right? They just want you to sell medications. The goal is not for you to lose weight and just stop there. The goal is that you lose that weight. And in 5 years, when you meet me on the road, right, if you live here in Ankeny, you're going to say, "Hi, Dr. Oben, do you see the weight is gone? It's still off." That is the goal. You're looking great, feeling great, 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. That is the ultimate goal, looking your best and feeling your best long term. How do we get there? Just losing the weight is part of the equation. So you have to understand that weight gain is a long term problem. This is not a quick fix, right? And you don't want to spend this money. I tell people, you don't want to spend money because these medications are pricey. You don't want to spend money for 6 months only for you to lose all of that money, right? And you have to start back from scratch. So plan ahead. Know that this is a long term goal. Just losing those pounds is not enough. Why? You want to be healthy long term, which is something you should fix in your mind right there. So that's the first mindset. The second thing is this, and it's quite tricky. Even honestly, you read the literature, I'm still learning a little bit more about these medications every day. Your body has to accept your new weight because the greatest obstacle to maintaining your weight is not your lifestyle, it is your body accepting that weight. Because if your body accepts it, it becomes way easier to use lifestyle to maintain it without medications. So what does it mean for my body to accept it? Meaning that if you were 230 and you're now 180, that's fantastic. But your body might think that that is too low for you. You have been 230 for a long time. And your body is thinking, well, Jake, that's too low. You're sick. Now you want your body to accept that new weight. How long does it take? Is a hard question. I don't know. We just respond differently. So you want to get your body to a place where it accepts that new weight and it doesn't start fighting you. And how do we do that? This is the best option. You do not get off that medication abruptly. For your body to accept the new weight, that means once you get to your goal, give your body time to accept that new weight. I know this medication you pay every month. You have to take injections every month. We want to get off of it as soon as possible, but give your body time. Don't come off of it abruptly. Number two, right? We want to gradually reduce the dose. You don't stop it abruptly. Number three, while you're on the medication, right? If you, most of you are our clients already, you know that that's why we do lifestyle coaching. We want to ensure while you're on the medication, you develop the lifestyle to sustain that weight when you come off of it. That is critical. Somebody told me, my sister is on that medication. I see her eating like, oh my God, I don't know, but she doesn't put on weight. The medication is helping. Not for long. We don't want that, right? Listen, lifestyle changes, they are not meant to remove every goodie in your life. I say this all the time. I even joke about it. It's nutritional guidance, right? The purpose of it is not elimination. Never touch ice cream. Never even look at a snack ever in your life. That is not the goal. The goal is moderation and control. That is the hard part. So during the medication, while you're on the medication, we want to make sure you take advantage. Don't diet to lose weight. Those medications work when they really do work, right? You don't need to go to the gym 7 times a day to lose the weight, right? That's not the purpose of it, right? You want something, like I mentioned, a lifestyle that's the best version of you, that when you meet me 10 years from now, you say, Dr. Oben, I got rid of that weight and I kept it off. Look at me. I'm still, my nutrition, my activity, my sleep, my overall wellness is fantastic. That is the goal. So we want to maintain, we want to develop that lifestyle during treatment. Right, really critical. But I know my time is really up here. And then obviously, please, either you work with your primary care doctor or you work with a clinic around you. Please avoid taking medications from Amazon. Don't go and purchase medication from Amazon. Somebody said they purchased some GLP-1 pills from Amazon, right? Don't just purchase something from online. Work with somebody who is going to guide you, right? Primary doctor, or look for a weight loss doctor. If you're here in Ankeny or virtually, you can always reach out to us, right? Guide you so that we can plan carefully, get the weight off, make sure your body accepts that weight, and slowly transition you out of that medication. So, hope that helps. All right. I'll see if there are any questions later on Facebook, Instagram page, or YouTube and respond to them. Again, tomorrow I will be live with something else about GLP-1, discussing the common problems I see and answering concerns from you. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.